Hey traders, TG Watkins here. It is February 25th when I'm recording this. The market is still very heavy and definitely throwing a fit for whatever is going out there. A few things it looks like. But yeah, growth is not doing as well as value. There's value stocks that are coming back. At some point, I imagine we're going to get a pretty healthy bounce. We do have NVIDIA after the close tomorrow, so the 26th after that. I don't know if that's going to cause a bounce or anything, but we are getting to a point where I'm kind of feeling like this is getting a little bit stretched. And so I've been looking for some sort of trade, some sort of opportunity. And this morning, while I was actually on the mic, we were able to find something. So let me show you what that looked like. You can see down here on the 15, the 5, and the 2 minute, we made 80% on a put credit spread in an hour. So here you can see today it was 8:46. Now this is Pacific time because this is my time zone. We put out a 59.20, so basically it was at the money, put credit spread at the time, and so we sold it for about, it was about $6.30 by the time I actually got it out there, and we bought it back for $1.20. It actually would have worked out even better, but we made our 80%. That's pretty happy about that. And so really what I was looking at is the market was getting pretty stretched for the day. You know, it's kind of getting oversold in through here. And I just figured at some point there's going to be a bounce. And I was getting pretty close looking at it in through here, but that double bottom didn't hold. But once we kind of zoom in here, once you see that we actually came down here and we had this little dip, that's kind of like an exploratory type move. The market's going down there. It's kind of checking out some stops, trying to shake out any more weak hands. Basically, for anybody who thought that this might have been the low, they're trying to run some stops. They're also kind of going down there trying to see if probing the market, if there's any more interest to the downside. And when it immediately flipped back like that, I said, I think that's it. And so we sold the put credit spread here, 59.20. And then it popped up, took a little bit of a breather, and then came up here. And my initial target was basically the 5 minute 50, right around there. That got us our 80%. I'm pretty happy about that. It did end up going a little bit further, no big deal. Very similar to yesterday. You can see like that on the 15-minute time frame. So I didn't think it was going to go that much further. And so yeah, we pocketed our 80%. Cool little trade right there. An hour, nice little thing. I'm back to day trading mode, given that this kind of action with the market is pretty tough, and we do have NVIDIA earnings, all that kind of stuff. Part of today that helped also was that price bounced off of the weekly 21, so that made for a nice confluence. It is certainly tough to tell where the market's going to be going overall. I would say short the rips, yes, but I am looking for a more meaningful bounce. If we kind of look, well, let me show you this screen here. Just oftentimes we do see big bounces. So big bounce, that was finally the turnaround. So I'm kind of leaning towards at some point, again, maybe involving NVIDIA earnings. Not saying that they're good or bad, just maybe that's a trigger. And I'm going to be looking for something like that. So that's kind of the next step. We'll see if we get it. And then once that happens, I would still be very careful because this market might either want to go lower or it might still just be in a lot of chop. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm in cash as far as my stock trading goes. This market fell apart very, very quickly. And, when things like that happen, you just pull the plug. Fortunately, we are not a big institution. We each have our own accounts, and it's very, very easy for us to just get stopped out or pull the trigger and say, I'm out. And so that's where we're at because a lot of names just rolled over really, really hard. Like I showed you guys in the weekend video over the weekend, the weekly review, we just saw things just absolutely run around. I mean, DraftKings, you can see something like this, a name that was doing pretty well. Just, wow, look at that, That's something that went up that high, just boom, right down like that. So when the market is communicating to you like that and saying that this is not looking good and things are not happy, you just step aside because you can't fight with the market like this. You're gonna lose. And I've been through enough things and realized this. I said that this is not good and we need to just move aside. And so that's what we did. And of course, there can be some bounces. That's what I'm looking for with the S&P. You can kind of trade some bounces on individual names if you want. But I think we do need to be careful because I'm not positive that a bounce or a move up is going to have some follow through yet. I think that there's still some more work that needs to be done. Okay. All right, well, thanks again, guys. And remember, if you want to come over to the Moxie Room, just go over to simplertrading.com/Moxie. 30 days for $7. And I also do have a class coming up April 5th that I'm going to be teaching, showing you just all the intricacies, ins and outs of the Moxie indicator. It's been probably 4 years since I've really taught it fully. And I thought this was a pretty good market to do this for. You know, really, really good principles in through here. And it's even these Moxie lessons, even on swing trading, that I teach day trading. That's how I was able to even take that day trade today, because all the same Moxie rules and principles that I do for swing trading apply for day trading. Okay, guys? So thanks again, and I'll see you at the next one. Take care. Hey, TG here with Simpler Trading. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like or comment below. Also, make sure to subscribe and click that notification bell so you can stay up to date with my market analysis. Or you can join my free newsletter with the link in the description. Good trading, and I'll see you at the next video.